Hello and welcome everybody back to some more Nomifactory CEU hard mode. Well, I believe it's time for the epoxy to be done. Well, where are we on this anyways? Epichlorohydrin basically. Yep. Skipped a step making this with a LCR. That's where we were at. Was going to make that with an LCR. Then into epoxy, then into sheets, then into substrate, and then we can finally get socks and start working on our third tier circuits here. Big progress there. So let's go over to our area here and see what we were doing. I know we were making phenol. We've got lots of phenol now, 500 buckets or so. This guy is still just chilling doing his thing, which was wood, right? Hold on. There's no way we used... Oh, apparently we've used all the wood that thing produces over there. That's sweet. Here, let's make sure you're still going here. Okay, you're going. I wonder why you're missing saplings. Probably just the ones you just cut, huh? Okay. Oh, we've used up all the wood for this thing. Maybe we better cut this back a bit, huh? I did figure out I didn't have a machine controller on this, but let's go ahead and make this back to about maybe 200 buckets of phenol. There. Okay. And we should probably do the same with you. Well, how long will you take to back up? Probably as soon as this backs up, right? And you're going to start backing up right now. So after 8 buckets or so, you should back up. All right. We'll let that be for now. Let's take a look at the epoxy. Epoxy resin is in an LCR with all this stuff. What do we not have here? We have acetone. We just need epichlorohydrin now. So we need 2 LCRs, I guess. One to make this way. Which way are we making this? What's the difference? A bucket of chlorine and using hypochlorous. I think we'll just go with the water propene chlorine one here. All right. It's only LV. Super slow if we wanted to do it that way. Also remove texture pack for FPS purposes. So it was starting to get a bit chunky. So we remove the texture pack for now. We could add it back in later maybe. Once everything's done, I'll throw it in so we can see what it looks like, right? All right, so we're gonna need like 2 of these guys. Put those for it. Let's see, and then so a input bus and an in and out of multiple type. Oh, hatch. Which one are you? 2 of those probably. We need quad outs. I know we have a couple in here. They're there. Okay. Couple of quad outs. And power wise, what do I want to run this at? Let's see. You're an LV that takes 24 seconds. You're an LV that takes 32 seconds. Honestly, could we maybe run them just at MV? Epoxy resin, we don't use like absolute tons of it. You use 144 for a sheet. Each sheet makes 1 board. Yeah. And each board needs to be made into this stuff here. Okay. So, yeah, I think we just run it in MV and save a little power maybe, huh? Nah. Let's do it at HV. Sounds good. 2 of these, please. What are we missing? Gold cable. Do we not know how to make gold cable? That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. No, we don't know how to make gold cable. Okay. Apparently we've neglected that one. I am pretty happy that I set up the styrene butadiene dying when I did, because that seems to have really came in handy not to have to worry about quitting cables at all. We'll put the circuit on a separate little bus just to make it handier. And then actually we'll need 4 of them if we're going to do that, right? As each of them takes sodium hydroxide as well. There's those. 2 of these guys. I think we can manage it with just one interface. What are we waiting on? CPUs to be available. Alright. What all are we making here? What are you worked on? Oh, making stainless. Okay. That's something we should fix too. Let's go ahead and, since we got it all set up, let's switch this out a bit. Oops, we just allowed a bunch of crap to go in here. Get the tungsten carbide out of there. Doesn't need to be in there. Go away. Okay. My problem is stainless is not made with helium, it's made with nitrogen instead, but it is on 2 still, so we should be able to go ahead and share another one here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a ULV hatch. This, I shouldn't mind if we do this instead. You there. Okay. And then we'll need to put nitrogen in here. Are these filtered? No, they are not, right? Yeah, okay. Grab some filters so they don't bork up our fluids here. Oh, I have them right here. Okay. Helium goes in this one. And in this one, likes to. Gotta get used to slightly different icons. It's throwing me off a bit. And this one's gonna take nitrogen in here. Not nitrogen plasma. Just good old straight nitrogen. There you go. Okay. And we just need to put some in here as well. There we go. Now we can just reset this guy to keep not aluminum, but stainless up to about 500. And we just need to set a recipe in here. We'll stainless and keep about 16 in here. Actually, 9 would be one crafting recipe, so let's leave it at 9. And we're gonna take the one out of here for stainless, which would be right here. This one. All right. Anything that was sent over here should finish up fine. However much is in there. Anyways, that'll keep you going. getting me stainless instead of waiting on it to craft later on. Fantastic. I'll keep a backlog of regular stainless here in a minute. And as far as crafting it goes, like, it's not manganese, nickel, iron, stainless, and chrome. Let's see, how much do we have of each of those? Chrome, we have about 1,000. Manganese, nope, that's magnesium. Manganese, we have about 4,000. And nickel, we should be fine on. We have 2,000 ingots still, plus a bunch of ore we haven't done anything with. So, yeah, we're good. And then iron is just iron. I mean, we've got 10,000 there. We've got stuff we haven't processed. We have thousands of dust. We have 2,400 magnetite dust. So, because we're centrifuging the vanadium magnetite to get the vanadium out of it. So, we've a good amount of vanadium as well now. So, we have all those things in bulk. Don't need to worry about them. How we doing on all these? These done now? Okay. Those two there. Those two there. And I don't know, like 16 maybe of those. And then we need a couple of maintenance hatches. So I'll make those as well. Put you back in there. I'm thinking of doing a blast furnace for steel too at this point. It's getting a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, let's see what we can do here for LCRs. We'll worry about powering them in a minute. So let's do... We'll regret this thing. Oh, I made one. Okay, make another one. I didn't grab it already, did I? Throw that in there. I don't need pyrite dust in my inventory. Okay. Oh, energy hatches. Let's go right on this line here. Leave a little space. Put one more. There we go. Oh. Inerts. We'll put on the bottom here. And then we want our middle block here and here. And then our coils can go right up on top of that. Forgot the controller blocks, didn't we? Oh, there. Okay, you go there. You go there. These two can go on the bottom. So, and like so. Let's see, how do we want to handle? Let's do input buses on this side and this side for circuits. Then we'll do those two sides for the actual items. So, and then these quad outputs we can just put down here. There, one there, and then quad ins. Or did we not get those? There. Input there, input there. I believe we got everything. Yep, okay. Go and grab our circuits for it. Hey, look, we have just 1, 2. Alright, what do these need to be on for epoxy resin? It's on 24, and epichlorohydrin, it's also on 23. I missed that. Yeah, 23. Okay. Alright, so you can go on 24. Actually, let's do that one on 23. There you go. You're on 23. You're on 24. And then we just need the inert casings to fill out the rest here. Need a bit more of these guys, I think. Yeah. I'm sure we're going to be using them later, so we'll just order a bunch here. And we need like a 4 amp HV inverter. There it is. Hot me. Got plenty of wire here. Just start laying that out. I don't know what it is about the wire cutter, but every time I'm looking directly at it and I can never see it. Okay. Now, have we basically backed you up? No. Pretty close. Okay, cool. Alright, and we're getting some wood back. Okay, cool. Just burns through it so quick. Let's grab that dual interface as well. This guy. We'll put, oh, right in the middle looks good, right? And then he's going to need... Both these take sodium hydroxide, right? Yeah. You do. And you do as well, huh? Alright, how much? Alright, we have lots of sodium hydroxide. I'm making it somewhere, so that's good. Good old Neo. Relax the Neo. And then that's got to be distributed between the two. Let's walk the conduit back this way. Go. We can just bring down the energetic one here, the end steel along with it. Oops, that's too many. There we go. Nope. EP ones. I thought I got an HV one going here. Must have messed up and ordered an EB one. Whoops. What's still crafting? No. Alright. Get me an HV converter instead. EV be a little bit much. We don't quite need that much power. We need to be responsible with all power. Not really. We just don't want to run out of it is more the idea there. Alright, so you are FEDU going down the line. Power in. Good. Grab the rest of these chemically inert things. Go. Let's finish these blocks up. Should be done. Here. Yay, LCRs. Fix the maintenance. Thank you. Alright, let's start setting you up now. I don't have any item conduits. Could be an issue. Not just missing them somewhere, am I? Oh, okay. Well, there's 16 there. That's enough for now, right? Apparently I still haven't done the crafting recipe for that either. Okay. Alright. Just in case we decide to use this for something else, we'll put that there. Always filter your inputs, because as soon as you don't, you're going to use that damn interface for something else, and it's going to go bad every single time. Okay. So those are getting sodium hydroxide in them. All right, what's our fluids for epichlorohydrin? We need water, propene, and chlorine. So water, propane, not propane, propene, and chlorine. Now this is where I'm going to start wondering if my ability to produce chlorine is going to start coming under fire here pretty soon, I think. You're going to be extract on red, insert on black, and then fluid filter. Water. Hey, this is the input, right? Yeah, okay, cool. What? Oh, stop. Water. Propane. Chlorine. Unique. All right. Now, before we enable any of that, we need to make some storage and things like that, and then limit this guy. It's honestly, because epichlorohydrin isn't used for anything but epoxy, right? Okay. Yep. Okay. So instead of sending it back to there, we're just going to send it right over to here. I don't want to split these up so they don't go that way. We'll have to filter the insert on this side for the other fluids that come out, right? So if we filter this for hydrochloric and salt water insert on the over here. Use hydrochloric and salt water. Which I don't think I have anywhere to put the salt water, but that's okay. We can fix that in a minute. Then we should be able to take this and filter it over to here where the epoxy resin, because the epoxy resin needs acetone, phenol, and hydrochloric. How much does that need? 1 and 1. How much do you produce? 1 and 2. Okay. Now it can go to the system and back out then. I don't want to deal with the ratios of it not being equal. If it was equal, I'd be like, cool, shove in there, but it's not, so. So we needed hydrochloric, acetone. Ah, cool. That's interesting. Phenol. What was the last thing we needed? Was just the epichlorohydrin. Okay. That's interesting though. Yeah. This is eating all my hydrochloric acid point. Nice. Okay, let's see here. How is the chlorine looking? Fine. All right, we just need to get some making hydrochloric acid at a good rate. It's basically byproducts at this point, and the tungsten making has eaten it all. So that's a thing. All right, let's filter this insert. So you're gonna take this stuff, acetone, and hydrochloric. Cool. And your extract here. Shouldn't have anything that I care to filter out or anything, just diluted salt water. Okay. Now, the diluted We should be distilling that down, huh? So just any distillery on 2. Actually, I don't want to steal anything from there or there. I really don't want to put a permanent one on the other end, but we could put some here maybe. You're a 1 amp converter, that's cute. Let's grab an our converter here and we'll make something over here too. I mean, you don't really run all the time. What are you doing? Radium salt. Oh, okay. So you probably will be running all the time later. This doesn't all run all the time. Let's just grab a distillery. I should have. Oh, look at that. I've got some right there too. Okay. So you, sir, need to be set up so that you explode, because that wasn't the right one. Okay. Well, that's what you get for not having colored ones. Boom goes the distillery. Kind of surprised it didn't mess anything else up, though. Look at that. It didn't take anything else out except some dirt back here. Whoops. Jump scare. First one. Alright. This is what I get for changing texture packs. I'm used to blue MV machines, not gray ones. Anyways, distillery. Can we make an HV one then? Please, thank you. Good. And we're going to need some more of these to make a circuit for it. You are not totally full of fluids yet, so let's get some diluted hydrochloric in here. And then we should build just fluid conduit over this way for it, like so and so. One of those and that. And the actual HV distillery here is the one we want to go there. Now no boom. Yay! All right, and you're just gonna take diluted hydrochloric in and spit out hydrochloric. And your circuit for that is 2. Yes. Okay. I have no reason to ever keep diluted hydrochloric, so that can just run whenever there's any in the system. We should probably set up a small buffer for it, though, huh? Which is kind of where I want this guy to come in, right? If we were to do this, I don't know, because we do have storage for other ones, and I don't want random crap just to be thrown in this drive. I suppose we'd have to format it for diluted to do that. And I think we're just going to take these. Is it? You need an I/O port. One of these to empty drives into the system, right? Isn't that what you need? That seems awfully expensive just to dump your drives. Oh well. For right now, we do need a super tank first here of some sort. For the epoxy, let's see. Just you. And I think we'll just do a little drum on site for the we take you and go put you on site here for extracting the diluted hydrochloric into, all right here. And we're gonna go here, filter your insert for only diluted hydrochloric. Oh, that's right. We need a, can't use conduit there. Gotta use a, box cable. There we go. And you're gonna be a negative priority because you're not really a primary. You don't want you sticking it in there too much, but it should be fine. And apparently you decided to already do high octane gasoline in there because we didn't format this right. Oops. All right, well, guess what? You're going away for a minute. You need to be filtered right. Thank you. Okay. And 83 buckets of hog going down the drain there. Oh, well. Now you won't fill up with other crap. Okay, cool. All right, so that's that. This side, we're only going to take in, where are you at? The epoxy and salt water. So you only take epoxy and salt water here. All right, good. Those are set up correctly. Correct out of black into KKK. Good, good, good. Okay, now you. All your outputs should be properly filtered to go to black, right? We need to set up the storage for the epoxy before we make any, though. And one for salt water, too, I guess. We'll figure out what we want to do with that later. I suppose we probably will electrolyze it to get our chlorine and back out of it and stuff. Centrifuging it seems pretty useless. Probably just feed it over to where we're already doing salt water somehow. Or change it around how we're doing it. Alright. Oh, let's grab the tanks here. Super tanks and storage buses. There we go. Let's go put them over here. On the wall you go, sir. Bonk, bonk. This one will be salt water. And this one's going to be epoxy. Shouldn't ever need to void, but just in case, we'll put it there. And plus 1,000 on both of these. Okay, now we should be able to fire this guy up, huh? Let's see. So you are filtered to only take in hydrochloric and salt water. You will only take in salt water and epoxy. Good. You guys can output. You guys are input set for only your particular ingredients. You guys are input set for only your particular ingredients. These guys are just going to be extract on black. No insert. Oh. Okay. That changes things, though. We're going to have to do everybody on black. So as long as we make sure all our inserts are filtered. Oops, you don't need an extractor and input bus. We should be fine. Well, you're making things. And you're sticking it in here. Good. We'll see once that gets to 16 if it works right. If we take that out there, then we should be... And then this one we can just rig the insert on and extract on black as well. Okay. And we're making epoxy resin. Okay. Before we get too carried away with how much epoxy resin we make, let's get one of these in here. You on the front there, and we need a level emitter. right up here, like so. We'll say epoxy, 100 buckets. Need some glass fiber out. How many glass cable? Dual glass cable available. Plunk you on there. Find a hideous way to wrap the conduit around. How about right across the front side here so it looks ugly? Fantastic. All right. Now we should be 100 bucks a spot, you see. Let's go over here and make sure that the epoxy is going where it's supposed to. So if we look up epoxy, we have a whole 16 buckets so far. And then we should have diluted hydrochloric, should have went back through and got over to this guy. Where'd you go? Right here. So hopefully that worked all right. Seems to have, because this is empty. So, and I don't think we have anywhere else to put it. So just make sure that it's not like backed up in here at all. No. Okay. Why aren't you making anymore? Did I set this too low? What happened here? Okay, you have all your liquids: acetone, hydrochloric, phenol, and epichlorohydrin. And then you have your sodium hydroxide and your circuit on 24. Sodium hydroxide, circuit on 24. What's your problem? Why are you idling at this point? Is your output bus full? Oh, it is. Okay. So the diluted isn't going where it's supposed to because we didn't put this on black. Okay. And you're on that. Okay. There we go. Now you should be getting it out of here. Insert on black. Diluted hydrochloric. Extract on black, always active. These conduits are just derpy. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Off you come. And to redo you and try it again. We're going to clear the filter just to make sure here. Enter fluid conduit. Here you go. Insert diluted hydrochloric acid on black. No extract. Go. Maybe it's just these hatches are weird sometimes. I don't know. That should be extracting on black, always active. I mean, turn off round robin, does that help? Let's try something here. Maybe if we clear it. And it maybe doesn't realize that there's anything here. Oh, that's acidic. Okay. Can't use that drum. Tanak. Yes, I need a Tanak. One of these guys, because it's not going to want to do it with that. Okay. I mean, it's definitely pulling everything else fine. Well, actually, it shouldn't matter because we have a storage bus on that thing. So why don't we just see if we just throw this on here, if it'll fix it. What's up with your insert not wanting to work? Oh, that's why. Why are you not storing in here then? Because you can't store it in an aluminum drum, you dummy. Okay. Problem figured out. It is that I am a derp. There. Now it'll all work. Okay, let's see. Make sure that's back. Now this should all work. Are we getting it over here now? Should be. Yes. Okay. This is pretty fast, so it'll catch up here in a minute. Okay. Yeah. It's like, why isn't this working? Yeah. So that's temporary for a second here. Let's grab an actual drum that can hold a little bit of back buffer there. You are correct, sir. We need a stainless drum, right? What other varieties we have? Just stainless is the best one, right? Basically, yeah. Unless you wanted to use some of them, but okay. Don't believe I know how to make those. Those are actually an assembler recipe on 2. I probably don't know how to make the long rods either. I'm guessing I don't know a long stainless rod on the extruder yet either. Oops, get rid of the shape. There we go. Long rod. No, yeah. Oh, I guess we did already know that. Well, that teach me. Okay, get rid of this. That'll teach me to doubt myself and my prior crafting abilities. Anyways, make me one of these. We're looking on stainless now, by the way. Yeah, almost caught back up. Okay, let's get this out of here. Swap it with the stainless one that can actually handle the acid. Oh, you, sir, can come out of here. And you, sir, can go in there. Good, and then let's empty where that tank went. You into there. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I don't know why I have heat proof for slabs or whatever this other nonsense is, but you missed my jump scare, though. I managed to blow up an MD reactor after I removed the texture pack because it was gray, not blue. I was like, whoops. Because I'm like looking at, I was looking at distilleries. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've got one here. And I grabbed it and I slapped it down and boom. Like, whoopsie. That'll teach me to remove a texture pack midway through. Because they're not blue anymore, so I totally didn't see it. Anyways, I think we've got epoxy sorted then. At this point. Yep, we're already to 100 buckets of it. This will stop because it's all plugged up now with things because we... There it is. Because we're finished, we have too much epichlorohydrin and nowhere to put it, which is fine. I would rather only keep like 16 buckets in that reactor. So that's epoxy done. Yay! Step 1 done. Now we gotta go in the quest book and manually complete quests because it doesn't like us. And I don't want to pick it up. So what number is that? That is 182. Blah blah blah. Biodiesel, not gonna do that. And then epoxy production is just a checkbox. Oh, they removed the naphtha recipe for it, huh? You can only make it with the bisphenol A. Uh-huh. Okay. Resin sheets. How many of these do we want to keep around? They're used for that. That is it, right? So a stack, probably. Are these used for anything besides making other boards? Well, circuit plates per Project Red. Yeah, the only thing they're used for is making boards. Okay. So we just need a pair of chemical reactors then, right? What was that? LV, and then these are LV as well. Let's see, where do we got going here? Anywhere that I care to you're only running 2 things consistently. We could do it there. Or we could just slap it on the back of this and change this to an 8 amp, maybe. Or we could just slap it right here, too. Let's do that. I mean, how fast do you really need circuit boards? Like, I haven't had any problems whatsoever with this little MV guy ticking along making these ones. And just keeping 64 in stock, so... We do need foils for him, right? Gold foil and more gold foil. Okay. Or electrum foil, okay. Ooh. I don't know if I want a crafting card that. That's a 2 deep tree. I think it's okay if we just do 2 deeps. I would like to passive it without setting up the foils right here. Both for electrum and gold, because that'd be an alloy smelter and a bunch of other crap. Instead of just having it craft it and keep it in stock for me, right? So maybe we do the bender there. The benders there, or... Alright, gold foil. Might have to be... We can't just all be gold foil. It'd be easier. Does have to be made out of plate. There's a double rip through the bender. Yeah, let's just see if we've got it in here. Alright, we don't. So that, and then it was electrum foil for the actual circuit, for the actual board, isn't it? Yes. And that bad boy there, and I don't know if we know how to make plate or electrum plate or not. We do. Okay. Well, we'll just need to go on old bender, which is this one here. Grab one of these, and then honestly don't think I want to put a bus or drawers on it. I think it seems to be that I'm more performant than when I use, I mean, like, yes, it's ticky and laggy at points, but it seems like not using drawers and using level emitters for everything is a little better. Okay, so for this, we need 2 chemical reactors, right? Of the MV variety. There we go. Apparently, I've never encoded regular level emitters either. That's an interesting one. So basically, all for fluids is what I'm seeing here. Is that we use them for fluids almost exclusively. Good to know. Yeah, we don't need 16. Make like 5 of them. Sounds good. Ah, yes. Gotta wait on the calc processors always. Oh, yeah, to make the actual sheets, too. You're right. Thank you. That's not the right word here. So much easier when these are all just colored. Alright, and in you go. Yeah, you won't ever need circuits, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright, 1 MB solidifier go. Chemical reactor. Question is, I do believe there is more use for these though, isn't there? Besides making circuits, because you can. What's the next board? Is that just made with liquid too? This guy, how do you make you? Oh, I guess he'd make the resin first? No? Alright, where's the fiber reinforced board come from? Oh, that's right. Chemical bath resin with the borosilicate or the rock carbon fibers. Okay. So that part we won't worry about because we've got the fluid, right? So we can set that up somewhere else in a bit. Yeah, we should be able to just lock all 3 of these down here. So you can go there, and you can go there and there. Nobody exploded on me, so I'm assuming we're doing this right. You're gonna go right on this end here. Pop you there. You know what? Oops. Didn't want to go priority. Want to see what... Oh, shit. Seem to have a problem here. Let's see. Where is the old fluorine at? I believe it's down here. Might be on the other side, though. Okay. I think it's on... maybe down towards this. Or did I never actually make one, I guess, is the question. Benzene, PCB, oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, would you start doing that, please? Whoopsie. Apparently this is, even though it's slower than dirt, it eventually made 3,000 buckets of fluorine. There we go. Okay. And it's infinite, so I really don't care if it keeps going. Like the thorium's being voided if we get too much of that. Biotite and the silicon dioxide or whatever we get from that gets voided, so that could just run forever. I don't really worry about it too much. One thing I'm wondering here is, are we going to be pulling commands? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3? No, we should be fine because this doesn't take like anything. We do need a plate mold though. Oh, well, what do you look at that? How handy is that? Apparently, I am great at that. Okay, so that means we should be able to just use epoxy resin. Nope. Do this here. You don't need to connect there. What are you making here? Oh, obsidian, that's right. Okay. I mean, I suppose I should tell you to quit it sometime. Okay, let's get some fluid conduits over here. And we need to set up the... Okay, I've got something weird going on there, but... Extract on black. Let's do red because I got something weird going on here. I don't know why I'm on black there. You aren't doing anything with fluids. You are also not doing... Why are you on black? You're being weird. Get on the right color. Oh no, you're on black. That's right. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. You're supposed to be red and then black on insert. Okay. Never mind. No, that wasn't it. Like, maybe this is it. Alright, insert epoxy resin on red. You are pulling it out on red. Oh, no, we're not. Looking at the wrong one, wasn't I? Oops. I don't think this even needs to extract any items here, but as long as nobody's inserting them, that's fine. We actually are going to need to do that in a minute. Okay. Now the thing's going. Alright. Good. Now we're going to commit a sin against the gods here and put a crafting card in here. Like I said, these seem to be fine as long as you're careful with them. Don't do anything with the deep tree, but something that takes 1 or 2 processes to make, not a big deal. Using them to craft a dust or, you know, like here, make a 2-step process of, or 3-step, I guess, for the other one. I think we'll be fine. And once it stops running, it's not like it runs forever either. Alright, we don't need to extract fluids out of here. You're gonna just dump that over here into the third one, I guess, huh? Oh no, we might as well take the second one, do it, and just dump them to the middle one and extract out of there, right? So this one should make the boards here. Gold, sulfuric, and this one. Okay. Yeah, just throw it to your 8.5 micro miner. It'll be fine. Nothing bad could ever happen from this. And 40, you get 200,000 byte craft. It's like, just watch it crumble. Okay, we need leaf filter you, I hope. Okay. We should use that, and then this persulfate, I think, is the other thing. That way used for the actual boards. Yeah, okay. That in there too. This one takes in sulfuric. Like so. We're not pulling fluids out of that one. And this one's going to take persulfate. We shouldn't be pulling any fluids out of this either, so we can turn that off. Okay. We go. There we go. Now we just need to set up your items. We good to go. So that's an item conduit. That's an item conduit. 1, 2, 3. You, sir, do not need any items, so don't connect. You, sir, need to put in the gold foil. All right. Right. Oh, wait. Stop. Hammer time. No. Oh, we need to do this a little differently, I guess. Still can't make these, can I? Because they need a zombie head. Yeah. I mean, I only need tier 4.5. Okay. Have I solved this problem before? just out of curiosity. I think I had... Okay, this one gets... Oh, okay, so I shoved them into a drawer, and then this one worked off the drawer, didn't it? Then it just imported the liquids through. Okay. Maybe that's not a bad idea here either. Yeah. Will that limit it though? I mean, I guess it's not gonna pull up any more than that, right? Other question. Why don't we get more gold foil than that? Oh, because I turned it off, didn't I? Okay. So just if we just leave this. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. Stop it. Once it's filled, though, there should be no reason that either of these empty, right? So we should be okay. Thank you. I made epoxy, I know. And then we could... I have an idea. Do that. Oh yeah, no, I'm just worried. I'm more worried about the not having a limited item filter to make this work correctly. So these are useless unless I get them back in here somewhere. Great. Okay, well, that ain't gonna happen. Let's see. So we can... No, wait a minute. Oh, can you do that? Oh my god, I hate drawers. Just for this reason right here. Can you limit with an item filter? Not that kind. Put you away for a sec. Out of steel plate, huh? Alright. Okay, I put you on the top here. Can't do like number of them, can you? You can only do just each item. Okay. So, I guess we do have to shove it in a drawer, but that's fine. Well, idea here is this guy could go up here, like so, and then we can just stick the foils in here, a stack of them or whatever. We need the drawer locker again here, though. I'll lock you. We're gonna grab these electrum foils and a downgrade. Do we have a downgrade in here? No. Storage down. Like a bad Call of Duty game. Storage down, man. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. That way we could just have a single stack here. You are only going to take in the electrum foil. Like so. Oh yeah, I gotta put some in here so it knows what to do with it, right? Okay. There we go. Then we could just do a pair of robot arms to keep it from overfilling this. Robot arms. I guess MVs it is because I have those set up to autocraft. And we will need another one of these, won't we? Oh my god, steel plate, please. Alright. You're gonna go there and there. You are gonna be figured to keep exact of these. I don't know, however many. Oops. These. $32. $34 apparently, otherwise it keeps disappearing. I think that's because I have the screwdriver in my hand. That's really weird. Whatever, 37, that's a good number, right? Okay. And same thing here. With this stuff. Just because that was much easier. Throw that in there. Import. How does that all look? Are we working correctly now? I think we're good. Yay, boards. And then we could just storage rush a drawer of them, I guess, with a downgrade. Just like we did with the other one, or just suck them back into the system and limit it, I think is probably the better way to do it, right? You go there. We want circuit. Boardio advanced, right? A couple stacks should be fine of them. Need one. Oh, we need to make some more of them soon. That. Beautiful. Beautifully hideous. We love it. All right, and that should stop you once you get to 128 of these sucked into the system via... let's just do it this way so it doesn't look totally hideous. Because that stopped me before, right? I have a dual one there, but I want to use a dual one for this. I mean, if I wanted to do it the lazy way, I suppose they could just slap a storage bus on the side of this and leave it. Just be like, extract only. But I think I want a slightly bigger buffer than that. We'll just interface this here like so. And then you... What do I put on that side? Alright, yeah, okay. You'll just hook it up. Okay, there's our next tier of circuit boards. Yay! And our pollution central here. Now we need to look at the board, what those are for, right? All right, what do we got? We don't need that in our inventory. I don't know. Shove those in an interface over here somewhere, maybe? Who needs a pattern interface card? You do. I think that's our needs circuits one, yeah. This is our second needs circuits one. Who else needs one here? You do? I didn't even start using you, nice. Or did we already put them all in? Looks like we already put them all in. Okay. Never mind. Alright. Get rid of the drawer. The resin sheets. Hopefully you're just going to hang out in there forever now and probably never be used. What else we got here? All right. Cobblestone and signs. Hey, let's make some signs here. Just so I know what the hell this is. Okay. Just so I'm not losing what I'm doing. Alright. Let's back out of this now because we actually have these. It just doesn't want to tell me we do. Wow. So apparently these are all advanced. What? I'm confused about that a little bit, but anyways. Circuit board! Yay! Alright, in you go. So there's our advanced boards. And we can start working on socks, which are... Okay, glowstone and a glass lens on yellow. Why wasn't I making these before? Weird. Okay. What's a yellow one take? Just dandelion, salt, and sulfuric makes chemical yellow dye? Okay. There's only the one yellow lens, right? Yeah, okay. And they're just a bunch of different ways. Okay. You're a chemical reactor. Is it 1, 2 salt? And what else we got? A little sulfuric. Go down here and grab that. Need a Tanak. You're configured with nothing in you. Stop being configured then so you'll stack properly later. Sulfuric is somewhere in here. Grab that. I'm doing this manual because I have no intention of ever producing chemical dye again for any other reason, so why not? Gives you 2 buckets worth, and then you need... Oh yeah, here it is. You need both buckets and then some kind of other lens, right? In a chemical bath? Okay. When did I throw my quartz cutting knife in there? Alright, let's get this back out of here and go put it away. Oh, in you go. In you go. Really? There we go. Okay. We'll grab this chemical yellow dye out of here. And then if we just make a regular glass lens, that should work, right? So if we take a glass pane and lathe it. Oh, actually we have one right here. I think I was making that for something else, but it's no longer for something else, right? I should have a chemical bath here somewhere. Apparently I don't. Okay. Oh, there's one here somewhere I can borrow for a minute. Just don't know where it is. Is it on this side we had a bath, maybe? Uh-huh. Oh, we grabbed the wrong one. I want the primal man one. I want this one that's empty. Alright, you get that out. Put this in. Whoops, just leave that there for a second, actually. Make sure we swap it properly. There you go. Alright, now we can put that back in. Got a couple extra sheelite. And the hydrochloric can go back there. Perfect. Yellow lens. Okay. Knew there was one I could snag somewhere that needed it. And then we're going to have to figure out... I really need to set up a blast furnace to do wafers and such, but for right now, we just grab a stack of those and you make those with the yellow lens, right? And we do that with these in the engraver. We get socks off of... Well, we get 1-to-1 on the glowstones, and it's only HV, so that's fine. Alright. Brown out, and you go. Oh, there's so many different lenses. Both those can go in there. Whatever you are configured for, you can stop it so that we can stack you. Alright, and that'll be done in about a century. Anyways, socks are there, which opens up Ultimate Tier 1 in the EV. The Ultimate Tier 2 requires an IV one. So where is our IV assembler at anyways? Does that have a quest for it here somewhere? Good question. Pretty sure we could get there. We need to get to IV circuits first though. Doesn't that require... No. Now we have epoxy boards, we can make those. No, it was LUVs I needed epoxy boards for. That's right. Okay. Sorry, brain not working well. Well, it's these guys need epoxy boards, right? Because you need them for the nano circuits, right? Okay. Does need annealed. Anything else here? Sadly, badly? No, that's not too bad, actually. Okay. We need an EB circuit assembler, which we have here. So that's good. Other than that, we can make LVB circuits now, though. That'd be fantastic. Cool. So I'm going to go refill my coffee, take a quick 5-minute break, and I'll be back, and we'll start tanking through the circuits now and working up into better things better now. Which is the little, yeah, these guys here, yeah. So we need to go through and make all these, yeah. Yep, that's going to be the next step. So be back in a minute, though. nano circuits it is, right? Just add them all on here. And then the one oops. This guy, we have a new recipe for it too, right? With socks. Yeah, this one. With the socks, we can make it either the 6 at a time. Okay. Let's grab that pattern out and fix it. And then, oh god, the number of recoding of patterns we have to do when we do this makes my head hurt. Okay, so this one here needs to be re-encoded to this guy here. So there you go. Into the assembler you go. This guy goes here. We tell it to make some, it's going to be like, what are you talking about, son? I don't know how to make these things. 10 bolts we can do pretty easy, though. Those aren't a big deal. This guy should have done a bunch of these already. Wait, what's your problem, son? They just take that long? Okay. Cut those up. How many of these did you get per? 4? Oh, 6. Well, that's not too bad then. Takes about 6 months, though. I actually wanted to look at how much of the other stuff we have. We have RAM, we have almost 1,000. 348 of those, okay. While we're at it, let's grab some, what is it for a glowstone doped? 8 glowstone, 64 silicon, and nitrogen. We're going to put this old boy back to use here again. That's no circuit on that one either, I do believe, so let's take that out. Alright, so we throw all this in and that in. Except we need to throw the glowstone actually in here so it's not just cooking silicon instead. There you go. Fools. Okay. That'll get us 8 of them. Which should be enough to cut up into a decent amount of stuff. Okay, so now we have socks. Yay! So we put those in there, we should be able to order one of these and get 6. Nice. There we go. And they're super fast too. Cool. Okay, next step. HV ones. Can't do the A socks yet. So where's the regular socks? Nano CPUs. Is that what we're looking at now? Yeah, this one probably, right? Yeah. So these are when you get the rock carbon fiber and energized glowstone with a CPU wafer, huh? And this has to be done in a clean room with an EV chemical reactor, huh? They take god-awful forever. Probably passive that, huh? Alright. At this point, I never use this thing anymore. Oh, Jesus. Buttons. That's like the devil. All right, let's go and code how to make buttons. I don't think I have a cutting saw anywhere, do I? Let's just see if we can just make one here. What all do we need? 2 EVs, a bunch of other shit. 2 of those. I know. 1 of those. One of those. 1 of those. 2 of that. Somebody done yet? Okay, cool. Should have some ultimate left. Yeah. Oh, which one of you makes gears? Should be one of these ones. Oh. You? No. You. All right. Perfect. We got one here. Actually, you don't need a dual interface. You just need a regular run. Interface. Do. And if we do have lubricant in a drum, so we're good on that. All right, let's go add you to the end of the line here somewhere. Cutting machine. Interface. Give us some juice. Good sign in the way. And go. Oh, and you need a conduit too. There we go. Now we have cutting machine. Yay, fancy. So, nano CPUs. What were we thinking on this one again? I think we just set that other one up to make glowstone bowls. And we set up a bunch of laser engravers to make all the things we need. Get glowstone in here and a bunch of other shit in here. Just like, I don't know, maybe we just expand this out that away some. I don't know. I think we got enough room in here. Just need to reconfigure a bit. Did I tell you make a bunch of those already? Or did I already grab them? Oh no, because I was going to make buttons. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Which was why I made the cutting saw, because buttons apparently need to be cut out of a plate. So there's that. And then the pressure plate is 2 slabs and an iron spring. Yeah, I just need multiple lasers to engrave which one you want. To make each one that you need. And then you just send it all to a cutting machine because you never use these for... I mean, you use the CPUs to make the other kind, but... Send half... I mean, do we use these at all now? No. Data stick? Okay, well, that I'm not worried about. No idea what that's for even. What's a data stick for? Absolutely nothing. Okay. So yeah, we won't even be using these anymore as soon as we get out of that recipe. We start using socks for those. We don't even need regular CPUs, right? So there's no point making regular CPUs anymore. That's great. We needed the recipe for this guy here, though. I don't know if I know how to make an iron spring or not yet. You look like a good candidate for those. Okay. Well, it looks like those are NAND and NORs. Don't look like they even use... Yeah, for your PA, but they don't even use CPUs. They just use RAM. So... Doesn't even look like those need them. Alright, we got some controllers. We need an interface. Interface. And it's time to repurpose the old original thing into making glowstone doped wafers. For the moment. But we probably didn't need to load this up quite so hard. Let's just put all that back. Back into the depths you go. For now, we're just going to clear all this out. Okay. This can come off of here. Off we go. You are going to just have a regular interface. Right there. Requesting some glowstone. And some silicon dust. Okay. And then we're going to need a robot arm on that. Prove it. I will say, this whole blast furnace, he's done work. Exceptional amounts of it. Supply exact. Oh, we need an item filter, don't we? We'll probably make the recipe for this at some point, huh? That we need glowstone. It's easier than trying to set it any other way. Grab a stack of this. And a silicon goes in. Keep exact. Good. And import. Then we just need to get this cabled up. Because I believe in hideous cable, we're going to do this. And then this guy can go here. And then we'll take it and level them at there. Now, these aren't used for anything but cutting down, right? Okay. So we automatically feed them to our saw in there, and then we're just going to limit it based on how many wafers we have in stock. Maybe 2 stacks or something we'll keep in stock. All right. And that will, away it goes. That's an interesting method of keep exact. Doesn't look like that's 8 and 64, buddy. Why did robot arms troll me every time like that? That should be right, isn't it? Keep exact. Should be only... It should only put 8 and 64 in there, but it's shoving everything else in there like it's nobody's business. Unless this shouldn't auto push, right? No. I mean, so that's 64. Ah, that's what it is. There. Now, that's what it was. Yeah, that's right. I always forget buses can auto pull from an interface, so now it'll be fine. Okay. So let's set up a old cutting saw here. I suppose we should make a couple more here, huh? Do like 8 of those. We'll run them and make them into gears and buzzsaws again here. I want to replace the one cutting saw. No, this one's EB already, so we're good on that. It's this guy that needs to be replaced. But we'll replace him in a minute. Wiring needs a little bit of a fix here. Okay, so if we're going to put a bunch of machines in here, what's the best way to wire it? Probably along the back wall here, I guess. Put like 3 there, and then we can do like 3 here or whatever. You can start fixing some of the other things. Let's lay those up. And we're going to go ahead and just encode a pattern for it. Cutting machine. Make one more that we're going to have to fix later. All right, make one of these. What are you missing? Oh, you don't know I make tempered glass. How are you made? Just with oxygen and glass in a arc furnace? Or you could do it the really interesting way for 10 seconds in that, or 3 seconds in that. Yeah. Let's just go make up a batch here real quick. Gonna go use our amazing old arc furnace that's been here forever. They still haven't automated this yet. In you go. Apparently there's a bunch of shit here I need to take out of here too. Program circuit can go in there for now. What else we got in here? Some tin nuggets. those in there. Another stack of Cooper nickel that we didn't know we had. Alright, that could just go in there. No. Never did fix this either. This thing still just has 32 buckets of hydrogen in it forever and ever and ever. Never did bother to fix that. Alright, that should be enough tempered glass for a bit. Cutting these requires a clean room, right? Yes. Okay. I wait to get to better circuits. These take too long to make. Like, how fast are these to make? You gotta take 10 seconds. Instead of the other ones we're making. They only take, those are the IVs. Only take 2 EVs. EVs are 2 HVs. Takes, no, those are faster, okay. How many did these guys made? Okay, we got a ways to get to them, so that'd be another step up in speed. But with LUV circuits, we can make an IV circuit assembler too. So, yay! Maybe we should actually throw that on the list, huh? I mean, I can't really power it yet, but I should be able to make it. Maybe-ish. Okay, we'd have to craft another star, but honestly not too worried about that. And make all this stuff. Just not gonna bother passing them for quantum stars yet. We can make like 1 or 2 though. Robot arms and conveyors and the emitter. Yeah, we could make that. Okay. Let's go figure this out. So we are pulling floor amps in. I think we can run him up here. Power on the bottom. ME cable on the top. Should be fine. You move all this shit, it's kind of in the way. So if we did like this, let's go ahead and get rid of some of this and figure out how we want to configure this guy. This is all a mess. Okay. And then this guy can move too. We'll leave you working for now. So we can throw the circuit assembler up here. Like so. We'll run the wires underneath them like that. To there. Probably should have our wiring connector up here maybe instead, but we'll decide on that in a minute. And then we should be able to just run cabling along the top with their interfaces, just use small ones, right? Boom, 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 boom. Oh. If we just take and make these small interfaces instead. That's not where we wanted that. like that. So this will just take these guys in, and then it can output back that way. Oops. Screwdriver got moved too fast for me. Then it can do that, and then you need to also actually need a dual interface, don't you? Oops. This fluid input's such a bear. Why can't you just push? Hey, we even got one of these still. Nice. All right. We do this on the front here. I basically just want this guy to go forever. And then we have the problem that I can't do that yet. Get you off of there. The pump needs to go on first. This needs to go on there first. Oh my god, my inventory suffers from this. All right, import. And now we can throw this guy on there. Like so. And we'll cable you up. Build a lubricant. Nice. Okay. And we can take this conveyor. Say you go there. I don't care about your manual I/O. Just import. Okay. That should set us up for limiting them, because as soon as we get 128 cut, it will stop the blast furnace from making them. Okay, so that's automated wafers for now. How you doing? You still got a buttload to do. Let's see, how do we want to do engravers now, right? Is the next step here. Let's move that. Actually, I think I'll put it in the corner here. And ruin everything that's being done in here while it re-cleans itself, right? Whoops. Everything that's being done in there now is garbage. There. Now we can just run that along the top like that. Why did you stop cutting? Did you run out of power? No. The hell? Oh, because it's not clean, will not run until it's actually cleaned. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it'd just run and ruin things if it was... Okay. You're like, I need power. For some reason you have a chisel in you too. It's not a power production item. Misclicks are so much fun sometimes when you run into them. You're like, okay, how the hell did that happen? Anyway, let's get another interface in here. And good, we have the stuff to make it. Otherwise, we'd kind of be screwed because it wasn't set up in the thing here. Okay, that's good though. I'm kind of happy about that. Instead of just destroying everything in there. And then this one, we can just put in all these guys, right? Let's put them in the right order for now. HV, EV, IV, And then you need to output to the top, accept input from that side, and make sure that you're on auto output. There's the circuit maker done. Socks in there. You would just have so much work to do here, buddy. Let's see if we can make better precision in laser engravers here. We'll kind of lay out what we need to make here, right? So we know we don't need CPUs just to, well, we need CPUs just to make these. So we need the nano CPUs. What's RAM used for here? Probably worth keeping a good stock of RAM. It looks like, yes. Okay. RAM is still needed. Good. ICs, I have no idea what that is. Okay. What the hell are these? Oh, this is Project Red shit. Okay. So, as long as if we don't want to do any Project Red shit, we don't need that. Nano CPUs we already looked at, right? Qubits we'll need eventually. Those are for our next tiers, basically. Yeah. Okay. Qubits we need. Socks we need. It's a simple sock. Oh. I guess if you want to make NAND chips, which are used for what? Something that I don't think I'm ever gonna make. Okay. All right. So those I'm not worried about. And then ASOCs eventually, yes, yes. And then these guys eventually as well. The picks probably need. Yeah. Okay. So I think these are going to be all our wafers we're going to make for now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 laser engravers, I guess. Because we just need multiple ones to make each thing. Then we can just shove them all to one cutting machine, I guess. And limit them based on the number of actual things we have. I think that sounds valid. That means you, sir, are going to have to change. Well, actually, we can't do that just yet. Never mind. Let's not do this before we have the items needed to change it. This is a diode here, right? Yeah. We can change that. I think if we just run 16 amps in there is probably going to be the best idea, right? I think we've got a 16 amp encoded yet here, though, do we? No, we got a 4 amp. We will be able to supply that eventually. We can't right now, though. That's going to be like, I can't do this because I don't know how to make red alloy aluminum and I'm missing one workstation. Oh, because I never put the patterns back? I put the patterns back. Hi. Oh. I swear I put them back in here. Yeah. Oh, did we not connect this outside? Oops. That's what it is. Okay. Doop. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. All right, let's see. It was 16x red alloy and aluminum, right? It's going to be 4x's because I think I know how to make those. And then 16x aluminum. Put these in with the rest of the cable upgrading here. And then this is that or this. A lot of fluids. There's that one, and then the other one is the aluminum here. You need to be done this way as well. Fantastic. And then you're going to be in the assembler that does the cabling things. All right. Now we should be able to make a 16 amp converter for that. So we won't be able to actually provide power to that. Wait, now to think about it. These are one side in, four side out. Yeah, so we won't be able to provide more than 4 amps to it, but it'll be prepared, I guess you could say. And if we make like some of this, that's going to be a minute. It'll be more than a minute because that's got to alloy smelt all that up. First the dark steel and then the end steel. Well, that's thinking about its life choices. Let's look at the EV engravers here. Shouldn't be anything undoable. Hold on a sec, though. If we do look at these, they're all right. EV, well, we're not doing those that way. EV or HV, okay. Qubits, we're not going to get into yet, I don't think. We'll just get the nanos done. Yeah, we're not worried about those right now. Socks are EV or HV, right? HV, okay. UL picks are EV or HVs. L picks are HVs. And picks are HVs. Okay.
Daddy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Daddy, the computer's making a weird noise.
All right. I'll be back in a second.
And it's
Your computer's
fun.
making a new noise or something. Give me a second. Wow, been a long time since I've had a computer hard freeze and just see just the sound card emitting weird noises. I mean, that used to be a common thing back in the day because they'd always they wouldn't stop the sound buffer and the sound card would just keep emitting the same, tone over and over again. But like on a modern computer, that's not that common. All right, so we were looking at these guys here. And code that already, or did I just not put it in there? Okay. These guys here. Okay, that's gonna be a bit. We'll let it rock and see what it does. Kind of curious to see if this just chokes on me at some point here. We're gonna give the old crafting a test here. It's gonna be burning the old blast furnace over there for a bit, though, crafting almost a stack of vibrant in there. So then once we set these up to make each of these, we just send them to a cutter, right? Well, nanos we'll have to figure out later, but for now we can just send them to a cutting machine. We'll figure it out later. So you need to make the CPUs. What's carbon fiber again? Oh, really? We can do a TTFE, or what's the other one? Ooh, epoxy and carbon gets you 4, or PBI and carbon gets you 16. So I think we do epoxy and carbon here, gets us raw carbon fibers. Are those used for anything besides? Okay, so you need them for your reinforced sheets and your nano CPUs. So maybe just set them up to do a stack, right? We'll just set up a thing to make a stack of them and keep them in stock for a stack. Very little epoxy for it. That's just an HV autoclave. Do we get to cannibalize the line some more here at all? No. Okay. Sad. Thought I might be able to. Mixing away, making the things. Since it's only a stack, it should be fine to do it here. We got a little bit of room for one more fluid here. Yeah. There you go. Epoxy. And we're going to set up an autoclave, which we have an LV one. Apparently we need an HV one. Okay. Next thing to encode here. Autoclave. How you doing on this? Well, looks like we're through the ender eyes now. Making the fine red alloy over in the wire mill there. 56 processors to make, though. Bunch of vibrant alloy bolts. I mean, haven't run into anything yet, so. More wires. Let's see, electrum for fine electrum to make this, maybe? Yeah, must be. Fine electrum to make maybe resistors or something. Kind of waiting because the autoclave isn't going to bother crafting till this is done, I think. We can try it. We just try and make this, will it shove itself in rudely and take the spot of that one to get the things? I'm gonna say probably not, but we give it a try. Yeah, no bit scheduling behind it. So we're gonna wait for 100 processors to make before we get that autoclave. Okay, well, while that's working on its idea of what it's gonna do, we'll put it here. So we can kind of set it up a little bit. By putting a tank here. Thing. My fluid conduit, there we go. Like so. Once we put the actual thing there, that'll work now. Now if you put the crate here, you can figure out your items while we're waiting, right? But we wanted to do carbon fibers. So that's just some carbon that we need there then, huh? Throw some item conduits now across here. Make sure you're not interacting with those, please. And are we out of filters? Or are they just hiding in here? Looks like we're out of filters. There's some. There we go. Well, at least that's configured right. Yep. How's it going? How's life? Still waiting. Like, I only need to do one. You've got the whole machine hogged up for an hour. Ma'am! Timmy won't get off the wire mill. They're slowly trickling through all the circuits, though. That's that done. Now it's going to start trickling. Now it's going to start pounding through the circuits here. I mean, this is when you know that your auto crafting at least works, when it's okay to be doing 30 or 40 circuits in a while. So yeah, if we keep a stack of these in stock, that should be fine. We will need to figure out a chemical bathing to make these guys though, right? So we're gonna engrave CPUs and we'll throw a chemical reactor in there to pull this stuff in. This is just melted glowstone, right? Oh. Can I actually tell it to just keep that in stock, I wonder? Probably not. Probably we'll just have to make a fluid extractor for that. If I want the glowstone there. You have to do this. Do you have to do this in a clean room, right? Yes, okay. So you need the chemical reactor in there, but that's fine. This can just read the... We could just have a laser engraver make the CPUs, spits it straight down into the other ones. layout wise, I think we can accomplish that. If we had laser engravers kind of over here, maybe. Because some of them are just going to sit there and just engrave their thing and shove it back into the system, I think, is what the, like for RAM and all these. And then we'll just have a cutting machine that requests all those things. And then just shoves them into there and cuts them. And then the gravers can all be shut off once they get a stack or whatever, right? Sound optional? Sounds pretty decent to me. Yeah, you're done, aren't you? Cool. Bunch of sock wafers. You know what? You're not busy. Why don't you cut them up for us? This poor circuit assembler is just doing triple duty at this point. Okay, and we should probably check. This guy should be just about done blasting things at this point. Not quite, but it should be getting there. There's 52. We got one in inventory. You are set to turn off at 128, right? Okay. Okay, so you're still not working now. You worked once and then you didn't work again. Oh, because you got the wafers in you somehow. Whoops. Then, where did I get wafers in there? Oh, because this thing is unfiltered. Okay, that's why. Yeah, okay, never mind. I ran into this before, and the MB system doesn't pull as fast as the Greg Tech covers. We've learned this already. So you just need to put the bools in here so that it doesn't do that again. Okay. Now, because see, this pulls in faster than it can, the ME system will extract it out. Somebody threw signs in there too. That was entertaining. Okay. Well, that mystery's solved. How is the massive crafting project going here? All done. Nice. All right, let's grab that autoclave. We'll set that up first. That was the wrong autoclave. Well, I guess we don't need the LV one anymore. There we go. This is how to get rid of your machines. Screw the arc furnace. We just blow them bastards up. I'm glad that the explosions aren't any more deadly than that. Otherwise, it'd just be awful. Whoops. Okay, so this should be fairly well set up now for... we're going to insert the rock... No, we're not inserting those. We're inserting carbon. What am I doing? Carbon. We're inserting the carbon dust to make the rock harbor fibers. There we go. Yeah, did a little bit here because this is the edge of the chunk. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have been in trouble. This is why you clean your chunks, folks. What are you doing? Third on red. Aren't you extracting here on red? Extract red, always active. Don't I put carbon in here? I put a carbon in there. Why you no carbon for me? Oh, because we need an item conduit here. Okay. Fine. I'll accept the fact that you weren't connected. There. Okay, carbon. And then the liquid side, we were going to insert the epoxy resin on red, and we don't need to extract out of that. Okay, there's carbon fibers. Then we need you to have a level emitter on your front. with the controller into there. We're gonna say a couple stacks of those, I guess. That should be enough. Beautiful. Okay. Are we pulling those out now? Good. Just means we'll have a buffer of like 20 buckets of epoxy sitting around just for that, but... Well, no, we know that this chunk right here isn't claimed. Let's claim it. Yeah, because it did blow all the way out to here, so it would have blown up this entire line if those weren't claimed. Would have been awful. Alright, now we're starting to make epoxy again. You're starting to get this diluted back in. Yeah, looking good. And we look at carbon fibers. We have 180, almost there. Okay. Let's go think about engravers. All 6 of you. And then we need a chemical reactor and a fluid extractor, right? One of these and then a fluid extractor. Or just a regular extractor, I guess they are now. And an EV extractor. Mm-hmm. And once we get all these circuits done here, the important ones being, I guess, RAM would be good. The important one, and then these nano CPUs is the other real important one we want to work on right now. And socks. So those 3 are the important. And then these guys, we can worry about it a little bit later. They're just for our energy hatches and stuff. Are we done yet? Where'd it go? There it goes. And a chemical reactor. Okay, we got that and that. Let's go talk about layout here. Right now you're just doing that. You are out of power because we cut the power to you, so that's fine. Because we're going to move you anyways, so. Off you go. Apparently you were still making noise for some reason too. For this extractor needs glowstone put into it. That's gonna make, okay, so we're looking for nano CPUs. We need CPUs, raw carbon fiber, and the energized glowstone in the reactor. In it's gonna make our nano CPUs that we're just gonna take back out and shove into an interface. So we just had you here and a chemical reactor next to you, like so. No, just regular interface, sorry. You make small interfaces along one here to do the glowstone. You're going to output that way. I suppose we should start doing this. Or 8 amp, right? Wasn't it? 8x, thank you. Get the chunky wires here. Chunky wire. There we go. If we're going to be running this at 16 amps eventually. Might as well kind of start right now, right? There we go. Just need the baby interface here. And you're gonna be... We don't need to show you. So many of these that I am showing that I don't need to. This one doesn't need to be shown on the terminal either. Okay. Well, this is gonna have glowstone in it. Just give it a hefty amount, like 32. Pretty sure an EV conveyor is a bit out of much for this. Why don't we just see, can we make a crappy conveyor? Probably can pretty easily, actually. Maybe. You know how to make these? Oh, well. I know how to make those. Just can't do it from this thing here. Then you need tin wire too, right? Yeah. Make one of those, one of these. There we go. Okay, now get glowstone into here. And then you need an interface on the top of you. Interface. Right, another conveyor of some sort. Or actually, this one needs a robot arm. Cram the clean room full, baby. And then I suppose what I could do is maybe just have like some down here too, huh? I'd figure out a way to get the conduit down there past all this shit, but could run it in the corner down. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so this is getting that. Robot arm. Interfaces. And I should have one left in here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so you're going to robot arm from the top. Use a filter. Keep exact. One CPU wafer and 14 raw carbon fiber. One CPU wafer and raw carbon fiber. Up to 16. There we go. Plonky. Damn it, that's not where you go. Stop being dumb. Plonky there. Cable over. Like that. And we should need CPU wafers. And raw carbon fibers. Alright. Perfect. We're gonna stop you on these guys. Oh, no, let's see. Not on nano CPU wafers because we want to make those for CPUs, but we also want to make them for these. So we probably shouldn't. I should probably just say if we've got like, I don't know, 4 nano CPUs in stock or something. That way we keep a few of these up for making these as well if we need to. So yeah, let's do that. We'll keep a few of these in stock, like 8 of them or something, right? Could be enough. I need more of this cabling. We only have 60. Well, okay. I guess we don't have that much. Why don't you make me some of those for a second? Apparently I've not learned to charge my Certus properly. Not really sure where I got regular ones like that, but... I love how I've never upgraded this setup either. That's the best part. Jesus, autoplay with these is slow. Oh, why I don't have much Certus ports? So quartzite running through basic washer, get you a little bit of that. You run it through this, you get barite. Ooh. You have to double macerate, and then you get a chance of it, and then centrifuge. Okay. Good to know. There. Throw those in there. Give me that. Okay. So what's our next step here? I guess setting up all the other engravers. Glass fiber, please. Won't ask you for 2 stacks this time, just a few. There. Likes them. Okay, and then that's that one set up. You're still doing your duty over there. These guys here. Why don't we go ahead and run them along the back wall here, I guess, huh? Well, not the back wall necessarily, but just along the wall. You're gonna hide in the corner. Maybe. No, that'll be kind of a pain to do if we do it that way. Just to get a level emitter on it. So if we did like 3 of them this way, this will work. If those that way, then we'll have the lovely window view of a big old 16S fatty cable in there. Alright, let's determine what we want each of you to cut. We have plenty of lenses here. We know we need a brown one for UL picks. Let's just start with the CPUs here. CPUs are a blue or a diamond. Okay. A diamond lens. There you go. You got the diamond lens. We need interfaces for these as well. Wow. Just to give you an idea how silly that is. Oh, it's 20 or 30,000 aluminum I burned through apparently there. Because I had like 30 or 40,000 and I didn't bother with it. All right, let's make a recipe for aluminum. I had like 30,000 like cooked up. And yeah, so it's pretty insane amount. Okay. You on a blast furnace on 2. Alright, and since we don't want to wait for until later, we'll just do go. So that's showing me something interesting. Oh no, we got plenty still. What are you doing? You cancel that. Get this out of here. That's the only thing in here. I didn't encode with the nitrogen on there. I don't believe. Yeah. Okay. this one. Need not incorporate aluminum ingot. It's supposed to be with nitrogen. Thank you. Get the 2 out of there. Alright, now it'll work. There we go. In you go. Make me some stacks of aluminum. Just curious how fast this is actually. 2 seconds per. Okay. It's going to want to craft aluminum, so we'll just give it a minute here. Well, since we're sitting here waiting, should be able to put like 3 more on this wall too, like that. We'll look at end steel. We not make any more of that? Okay, let's grab some 16x here. Go ahead, start working on it, buddy. I'm sure you'll be happy with it later. It take it for freaking ever to make. All right, there's your fat cable underneath you here. On the corner. Make sure it's all connected before we block it in there. Okay, so this one here up here is going to be well, you're going to be making CPU wafers for nano wafers, right? Oh, should we just set it on the same thing as this then? Probably seems like a good idea. Once we have like 8 nano CPUs, you can stop. Like so. This next one is what? RAM, which is the green laser. Grab our green one. You're going to be on RAM. You are going to be downloading all our WAM. The theme is especially funny because we're playing Minecraft. Yep. Okay, now you shouldn't start crafting things to make those anymore. Okay. Let's spread the machine controller love around the front on all these, because everybody gets one. You're all going to be limited some way or another. By Jove. It's kind of a grid of glass cable along the top here, I feel like. And I suppose we could set up the cutting machine back here, right? VLV HV ones. Where's the EV one? Oh, it's right here. Okay. You're cutting wafers. This guy is going to be kind of the same thing. Oh my god. Yep. 17 left or so. Or 200, I mean, left. You're gonna be busy for a bit. Oh, you want to craft a bunch of steel too? Okay. You're gonna be busy forever too. And you want steel, and you want steel too. Okay. Well, it's all backed up on the blast furnace again. Nothing new there. This cutting machine, no. Well, let's see. Did we get those interfaces done? At least? No. They're in there too, in that queue. Replace one chunk in this corner, maybe. With a fat cable.
Okay. Because I want to play Roblox with my kid.
Alright. Maybe I ordered a bit too much aluminum. Nah. Can't have too much aluminum, can ya? I mean, we're up to 127. That's great. We only have 155 to go. Yeah, okay. We ordered a bit too much aluminum. Let's go and cancel this out first. And then we'll grab whatever aluminum dust is left in here. And this is probably going to be having extra crap in it here in a minute. This one here needs to be cleaned out. Otherwise, we can't put the steel in for, or the oxygen in for the steel. So this will work. Grab me a drum. Thank you. Now the oxygen going for the steel. Okay. That's kind of the thing with that setup. If you cancel something, it's a little bit wonky to get going again. This can go back in here, but that gets me a little bit of aluminum to work with, 130 or so. Maybe I'll set it up to run later. Now we should be making the steel we need for all our interfaces and garbage. Why do you look different? Is that just the lighting? Apparently it's just the lighting. I love it. Window in, all you see is a big cable. Alright, so which is going to take advantage of it first? You're going to do it first, right? Yeah, you're crafting all your steel. And then these two can get the, you know, one or two that they need after this gets its 100 and whatever. So ridiculous. Anyways, so you need 55 more for that to go. Cutting machine is probably going to sit right there. It's just going to cut like literally everything we can give it, right? All the wafers. Feed in here to be cut up. The nanos, the rams, and the socks and all these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if they'll keep up or not. Problem is these are going to keep producing the whole time you're cutting, but I think it's slower to engrave than it is to, yeah, cut. Okay. That's the thing, though. You're going to keep producing until we have like 128, and then it's going to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to. This is going to produce 4 at a time. One of those takes 32, takes 45 seconds. You take 25 seconds at HP. No, this one. 25. This takes 22 and a half, 6 or 11 and a quarter. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking is we'll just use the one cutting machine. I'm just trying to think of how to tell these guys to stop. It's, I guess, just based on the number of wafers, and if they'll build up a few extras, but it'll be fine. Nope, not blue. It's regular level emitters. So you, and you. I'll get those. This one here is an emerald that's making the RAM, right? RAM. Made from the emerald. Okay. So we'll just set you on RAM wafers. I don't know. 2 stacks, right? Of RAM. Could be good. What other lenses do we have here we're going to use? All the lenses. So the yellow one will be making the socks, so we're just going to steal it out of here. You can be done for now. You've got plenty of work you've been doing. This here is going to make sock wafers. The next one is going to be just brown. Browns are the ill picks. Or picks. Right. Picks, and we'll maybe say 32 picks, I think. They come out at a lower amount. So brown here. Picks of 32. Not wafer. Just a regular pick chip. Okay. Next up, we've got Ruby does what? ICs that we don't need, so Ruby's not going to be worried about right now. Sapphire, you do Olpix. What are Olpix used for anyways? I guess we need them. Okay. So Sapphire. And then Topaz. So Sapphire goes in here. That's you all pick. These guys. 32 of them. Then you're going to be Topaz, which is
No.
Elpix. Okay. All right, that should get us all our wafers, basically. Let's just shove this shit in here for now. Socks, silicon, glowstone, ruby lens, all that can go in there. Then we can finally remove this out of here. Get rid of this. Here, and that transformer. And then you're gonna go like that and that. Okay. Probably do want to move him up here, don't we? Okay. Let's move this diode.
Because it says it up there. It says it on the leaderboard.
Diode and a plastic go down here. Okay. And you soft these to make them like that. We need one more here. And then there's these we can double up a bit. Go. Alright, we got some wiring to work with. So you are 16 amps coming through if we need you, like so. Alright. Just run this all the way around. But there. Oh, now we just need this to go around as well. Like that. Then we just gotta set up all the interfaces here. Alright. There. I can not have to sit here and try jetpack up and down. Okay, now each of these just needs an interface. Do we even need to do them all with an interface? I guess for the outputs, yeah, it'd probably be more convenient. It just looks so nifty that way. We still working on those because we are still waiting on this guy to get done.
I mean, like that.
No, no. They should be working now.
Not activated. With all the lanterns.
Oh, I cut off the circuit maker, didn't I, for a minute? So it probably fricked it all up. Cancel that. Like this one got made okay, but anyways. You need to be a interface, and we need a pump.
14s.
Well, we'll use the shittiest pump we can. Why wouldn't you? Alright, so this guy's gonna have a pump on the front, pump of the liquids. You're gonna go on there with lubricant. So we're gonna need an interface on the top to request all our various parts and pieces here. So nano, stupid thing. Why can't I pull it from over here? Anyways, nano CPUs, RAM. What else we got? Qubits, I guess. No, not. We didn't do qubits yet. Socks. And then our OPEX. LPIC.
I don't understand how that girl has an idea.
And regular pick. Okay. Everybody's in there. And then we need a conveyor, I guess will do fine. Why do I only have expensive as shit conveyors coded? You just do like an MB one or something here. All the shit for this rubber sheets probably. There we go. Apparently it did have all the shit for that. Nice. All right. And then you need an import, but you're going to be filtered, which I don't have as well.
And then we need to go find. We need to go to
One of those. No steel plate. All right. Steel plate. Item filter. Item filter goes on this conveyor with that same thing. So stupid. Okay. Anyways, nano CPUs, UL picks, stocks, RAM, picks, and LPIC, right? We had 6. Okay. Allowed to pull to do anything it wants with the rest of it, but just for that part we don't need you to conduit this up here. And so it says lubricant. Yay. And you're getting the lubricant. You got some socks in there to cut already. This auto output.
I don't know how to get the.
Not those. Those back in there. Power? Oh, well, oh yeah, I forgot to redo the diode outside. Okay. So back on the outside here, we actually have to give power to where we need it. That's where this guy's gonna come in. face you that way. And we'll just connect you up with an end steel conduit, even though we can't give that many amps yet. We will eventually, right? There we go. So. Oh no, I can't get back on my box again. Right. Wait, right here again. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we just need to set up all the interfaces for all these guys. So this is going to start cutting. It's going to get through those socks eventually. We got too many of them. But let's get all these guys set up now, because every one of them basically just needs a glowstone dope wafer and conveyors, I guess, huh? And item filters. Okay. Item filters. These guys. Make a bunch of these. 3. 4. These need more of these. That should be enough. Alright, that should be enough for all these guys, right? You're already set up. Alright, everybody gets conveyor. Not on the back side. Where's my cover whacker? What'd I do with it? There it is. Get up there. Get up of there. Six interfaces needed. Okay, so for each of these we can start setting filters, I guess. This one is the nano CPU one.
What's that?
No. Glowstone dope, right? We're just gonna put this in each one. We don't care about that. And import, right? Means it's gonna stack up a lot of them if we use these instead of robot arms, huh? Yeah. That's 6 stacks of wafers. That's probably a bit much. Especially once we get to the other wafers, so 2 robot arms. You are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each of you gets 1 wafer. Everybody gets 1 wafer. Everybody outputs this way. Everybody allows input from the output side. Okay. How are we doing on those? Waiting for cables, huh? Yeah. our cabling system is not exactly the most robust at this point. Things I'll probably fix at a later date once we start getting to where we're like, ooh, this is awful. We have to make like 6,000 cables and we got nothing. All right, robot arms on each of these. And then each one needs to be on keep exact 1 with an item filter with a bool. I mean, with a wafer, not a bool. Keep exact item filter.
I didn't see it in my inventory for a second. I was like, where's... Oh.
1. We need one more item filter, it looks like. Oh yeah, we still don't know how to make that. Apparently we haven't ever made any zinc foil either. That's interesting. All right, well, means we have to get out of here and go make some zinc foil. Zinc foil is made this way. With this being made, whatever, doesn't matter. This way. Doesn't really matter what you tell it, as long as it's in the right machine. This one here is 1. Zinc foil, zinc plate, and then... Let's stop putting that off. Put that in there.
Okay, I'm at
And you can go in there. Okay. Whoa.
The green. I don't know what it's called.
Wow. Just throw it out on the ground. I see how it is. Okay. Now you can make an item filter here. Go. Make me that thing. We still haven't told it how to make the zinc dust in the ingots yet, but... And it's this corner over here. We can get back up here? Okay. Who wasn't done yet? It was just this last one here, right? Yeah.
I don't know how many. But more than that.
So you need an item filter. Keep exact 1 boule boule. Import. Import.
No.
Import. Import.
I need.
Import.
That's it.
Import. Okay. Now let's see. 1. Bree's looking good. Bree's got 1. And you're actually cutting things. So auto output on that side, right?
Need 2 more. Hurts my
Yes.
ears up.
Alright, and then we do filtered. And make sure the auto output's on. 2. All you unfiltered, 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 unfiltered. So the only one that's cooking right now is the nano CPUs are being done, right? We're making them here. Yeah, because you're making the CPU wafers, getting it into the nano CPUs. Nano CPUs should be cut over here, but we're busy on socks right now, so yeah, we've got these should be coming through soon. PM. Also, I need to turn all these off on here. Well, that one's fine. That one we don't need to see. This one we don't need to see. I have so many interfaces that are showing that aren't supposed to be.
Bro, he just went through the wall.
Oh, you need to be unfiltered, right? Okay. And now you should be seeing your nano CPUs come through. Just so we don't make too many of them, let's let that cut next, and then we can put these back in. So many sock wafers to cut. But that should take care of basically all our wafering needs now for a while. And our CPUs or whatever. And it just, this looks so much nicer now in here, I must say. And we do have some space down here. We can run this down here and do the same thing kind of along the bottom if we wanted to. And have another set along here. If we decide we needed a bit more clean rooming stuff. Well, I am actually pretty happy with that. Okay. Now that that's all done, let's actually look at re-encoding some recipes for our circuits, right? This one here we can re-encode as a sock one, right? Yep, this one down here. Gets us 4 at a time. This one here. Go and re-encode you as this guy down here. Don't think we know the anneal copper bolts, but we'll get them in a second here. Don't think we know how to make anneal copper either. So, I mean, we have a bunch, but I don't think we can actually know how to make it. So that's kind of probably something I should worry about soonish. I guess we can wait till we get it. Like, wait to make anneal copper automatically till we have a multi-block. We do need to know how to do the bolts, so. Is that on the extruder, get rid of the plate, and away we go. No, bolt extruder, please. Alright. So now that should be able to make these guys 4 at a time. And it's pretty fast, it looks like. And have we broken a machine? We can't do those yet. Those are IV, aren't they? Okay, whoops.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. We need to wait on those. Okay. Go back to the circuit thing here. That's right. I even read that in the quest. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Anyways. Did that just leave a bunch of shit in my circuit machine over here? Yes, it did. Alright, get this all out of here. And grab me a tank of some sort. You can go back in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. Conveyors for now. Crates. Tiny aluminum pipe we probably don't need. The board we definitely don't need. And a fine red alloy. Give me this. Not that tank, because those aren't voidable tanks. They're annoying tanks. That's why it's still got lubricant in it. That's got primal mana. Give me one of these. Get this out of here.
Okay.
Alright. I don't care if I void a little tin. Alright, we're cleared out now. The thing with the fluid auto crafting, you kind of got to pay attention to that you will shove crap in there if you don't fix it. It's going to end up bad. Okay, so for now we cannot do that. My bad. Let's put that back the way it was. Was this one, right? No. Yeah, this one down here. Okay. It's good to know that we probably do still need some CPUs then. So we should probably put some CPU cutting on there too, and then yeah, that'll work fine. I doing? Putting you in here, wasn't I? Okay. So let's go back to our little guy over here.
You died because of the other dude.
This one? You actually do need some of those in there.
I don't like this air climber.
Hmm. We actually don't want that. We want these on nano. These guys, right? There. Stack sounds fine. Same with you. We're just going to go with you on the nano CPUs too. Yeah, the rest of these are set correctly for their cut versions, right? Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. I mean, we can get that circuit assembler tiered up, but it'll take a little bit of time still. Where are we on the quest book now? We've already done this. What is your number, sir? 186? Need to pick the crap up, just say I'm done. And you are... Hold on a second. Okay, so we have nano CPUs were number 190. And now we're on to these guys. Final type of tier 3, the nano circuit. Uh-huh. ASOCs won't be for a while, that's fine. So this is gonna be this version here. Here. So we can make 2 HVs at a time. Cool. Alright, so let's get that set up in there. Time to break HV. Actually, hold on. Then with those, can we make every other tier? With those, we can make these, right? At EV. And with those, we can make these at EV. Okay, and with those, we can make these at EV. Alright. Time to re-encode everything. Ugh. I think I'll wait till after and do that off camera. So that's going to be all our circuit tiers done basically for the time being. That's going to be our better circuits. Next steps, don't know yet. Where are we going now? We should probably get the Lumium and Signalum started. All this nonsense over here for reactors. Large miners. 3 times more crushed ore than a normal macerator plus the normal amount of byproduct. Oof. And these, what do these take to make though? Bunch of radon. And a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Not very simple. We'll put it that way. Worth, but not very simple. And large turbines. I think we don't care about those until we get to plasma. That's my answer on that one. leave it alone till plasma, because we should be able to use the extreme combustions right now, right? Getting LUVs gets us this, right? Yeah. Bunch of tungsten steel needed. Some PTFE. We've got motors are graphene, which I don't think we have. Tungsten we have. Neodymium we have. What does graphene take to make here? A magnetron and some nitration mixture? Am I seeing this right? I don't see anything else that looks like a actual recipe besides this. Graphene oxide is a mixer between carbon and silicon. Okay. I need to take that and mix it with argon and hydrazine. Or you can take straight graphite and make a magnetron, which HSLA. I don't think I can make that yet. Maybe I can. We could make that. So if we did that, made this, that would be made into that magnetron. You could make graphene out of this. Okay, that's, yeah. We need the ZPM assembler. Okay. So you're making the graphene oxide here, carbon, silicon, not a big deal, with oxygen. And then this is chemically reacted with argon and hydrazine to make graphene dust, which you can make into wires like that. Okay. Those are going to be components in our motors for IV. Well, that's one thing that we're starting to look at. Other than that, there's nothing real. HSSG. Oh boy, here we go. Back out. HSSG. We need to make two. Nothing hard there though. Make all those things. All right, I need to make a quick list here of what I'm doing. Got basically what I wanted to get done though. HSSG we need to make, and a blast furnace mixer. And then we need to look at graphene, 2x wire for the motor. And then other than that, what else does this thing need? Anything else eccentric? Maintenance, dynamo hatch. Iridium. All right, that's interesting. I'm guessing none of this osmiridium, yeah. So this is all just stuff you already made with iridium. And yeah, okay, that's gonna be from a microminer enrichment, I'm guessing. Hey, how'd I guess? Tier 5. Okay. We'll give you osmiridium. So that's something else we ain't gonna get just yet. What was the other way though? What's PGM? All right. Not poly G. Okay. I still want to look at these guys though. What else we need for these? This is all just tungsten steel, lots of tungsten steel. Okay, that's fine. This is also just lots of tungsten steel. This is also just lots of tungsten steel.
No! That was so far.
Basically this, huh? HFix. Insane voltage was. Okay. So.
And then once you get like to, I'm on like the chocolate chip. You're still in the beginning.
I haven't gone through flatline yet. I'll have to take a peek at the ore processing chart now that we've kind of hit IV.
I'm on a chocolate chip.
I kind of wanted to wait till this cure, but I want to see if we could get more power before we go to it. But I think we're actually not we're producing probably not enough. We'd need some more power to do it. And honestly, with those 4 amps, I don't know if it's just easier to make the current ones we're using right now. I mean, Oxy boosted, they do make 1 amp IV, so we could do that. Just basically 1 turbine per machine. Oof, that's brutal. And then once you get these guys going, though, you're going to be 4 amps of IV when they're oxygen boosted, I'm thinking, right? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be 32,768, but you need the multi-amp patch for that.
Just pick anyone.
Which is honestly basically the same thing. You just add in another coil and these guys. Ah, now you're getting into the mess. The indium gallium. Indium is part of the plat line, right? No.
Remember that one time?
So you have indium, tin, barium, titanium, cuprate, dust, huh? Okay. You have to make that crap to make. I mean, you can make an ingot out of it, but I think it's no, because you need the indium to make this. What am I talking about? Oh, indium is a separate thing for the plat line. Okay, so you're looking at this, which you're getting from the Quadria, which you get from Naquita, which you get from God knows what. I don't know. I am so confused on that part now. I was actually just gonna look here at the, where is the plat line on this thing I was looking at? Okay. So you have the platinum group, get you the sludge, goes into there, get you palladium out, ruthenium, and iridium. My God. Oh, we'll look at that one in the next one, I believe.
Dude, this one's like a roller coaster.
Yeah. Just looking at that chart of full ore processing, I'm just like, oof, that's going to be fun to set up. But we'll think about it in the next one. I'm going to get going. I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye now.